Hello, we are set. So, guys, today in this episode, we are going to review a disaster class by India and the men who played like men and the boys who are led by a catastrophic man who has accounted to four home defeats in the last six test match and the two victories that we had against they were against West Indies. So that shows that we are as good as dead at home in the last six matches. So Areen, what do you have to say about that?
So, Shardul, as per my opinion, we have come to such a stage that we have to literally start thinking about our future in test with respective to home series, like where we used to plan about the overseas tour. Like all the people would think ki overseas will be nice. We used to be tensed about overseas tours. Now I think we should be tensed about our home tour as well, like our
Ye-
home games as well, to be honest.
Do you think the captain is not communicating his needs to the coach? The pitch curators are not listening to the coach and the captain. I mean, I seriously don't know why there is a need to create a catastrophic rank turner when you could have just made a green pitch, a flatter deck, which was batting friendly, as our batting currently and will always overpower the batting of South Africa because the sheer quality that we have with our all rounders, even our all rounders are proficient batsmen in their first class. They are proficient batsmen on on Indian conditions basically. And we are still relying on that rank turner on those sort of pitches which used to work when Ashwin and Jadeja were in their prime. But we need to accept that only Jadeja is currently the part of the squad and Ashwin is not going to be there. There is no need for a rank turner in my opinion. What about you?
But Shardul, in my opinion, I'll tell you, it's not about all rounders or Jadeja. I would say it's about the position 3, 4, 5 for us. If we get, okay, this is my personal opinion. Okay, it may be bullshit. I agree on that. It could be for some people. I say bring in Ajinkya Rahane. I don't know. Keep him.
I believe that the senior most category of players who are still looking out for Test cricket, I genuinely think that Ajinkya Rahane is a valid suggestion, not fitting into the
But
current ecosystem.
Listen, Shardul, no, it's not about ecosystem. I'll tell you. If at all, I'll say कि Rahane has only 3 years, maybe this last cycle till 2027. At least he'll give some inputs to players such as Dhruv Jurel. He'll teach Shubman Gill how to play spin well, or overall the upcoming generation. I would say.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need to accept the fact that Ajinkya Rahane is 38 and is probably not even considered for the test as the complete dressing room, as a complete outlook to test cricket altogether. I mean, Washington Sundar being sent at 3, I believed it was a good choice. I genuinely think it is still a
Shardul,
good
Shardul,
choice.
at the Shardul, at the end of the day, I'll tell you, we have so many options for number three itself. So as we have reports that Shubman Gill is unlikely to play the second test, in that case we'll have Sai Sudarshan at number three and Washington at number four,
I
or
genuinely
Pant
think
at number four.
that's a bad decision. In at four position should be your best batter, and I believe it should not be Washington Sundar at all. It should be a proficient test player who knows how to score big runs. And another thing is, I get the fact that we may have suffered a loss chasing 124, But if we know that we are not able to play spin, why make unnecessary amends and why shape the home pitches just because you're adamant? I mean, you should accept your flaw. Yes, we can play spin. Can we play spin? Definitely, we can play spin. But while chasing,
But Shardul,
yeah,
it's not about we play spin or not. It's about our mentality. Because the current squad which we have, majority of them are used to go around biggies. Like they are used to have a strike rate of 120 to 130, even in one days.
I mean,
We
that
we only have a player such as KL Rahul. I'll say KL Rahul, Jadeja, Jaiswal. Jaiswal in some conditions. Only these three and Washington Sundar. These are the four players who play actual test cricket. Like they know they are playing test. Others are just coming and going for 100 strike rate. Okay, you go for that, but make sure you stay long. At least score 30 to 40 runs with that intent. Then it is fruitful. It's not ki just come and hit 13 and 14 runs. It's not good for test now. It will be a good thing in one day or T20s like a quick fire innings, but this is not a quick fire inning in test cricket. Test cricket is completely
I
different in these circumstances.
I think the inclusion of all rounders. See, we had nailed a formula. I won't go back to nostalgia saying that the Kohli captaincy era and everything. Yes, we are into transition and we need to accept that definitely. But if we have a formula that five batters, one wicket keeper, and five bowlers are the way to go, and also making pitches that are suitable to the team rather than relying on past records rather than shoving our throats around the pitches that we can't play on. I believe that
शार्दुल शार्दुल in terms of pitches if we talk ना कि bro pitch ही ऐसा था pitch ही खराब था then why did we okay once okay as Shardul I know you have listened to Gigi's statements right
yes, yes, definitely.
our team itself knew कि it will be a spinning track it will be a pacing track it will be tough for us right
But after so much disagreement, Gill wanted a flat wicket. Shubman Gill wanted a flat
it's
wicket.
Shardul at the end of the day Gautam Gambhir playing in Kolkata or coaching in Kolkata, everyone is going to listen to him. Nobody is going to listen to Gill, though he is the captain.
I genuinely see all of that, but this is a very important cycle, especially for Gill, and especially for the Indian team. After we have suffered a lot in the last cycle, we have finished third. We have potentially lost the chance to secure the WTC final. Who knows? Instead of Australia, it could have been us, and the WTC have gone to us. If we could have avoided the whitewash, that's as simple as that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and if
for
we
sure, for
and
sure.
if we even made sure that New Zealand had lost, you know, one game at least out of the series, then we, who knows, our momentum might have taken us to the WTC final, and instead of South Africa, we might have won the WTC. And
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
not
true.
going to happen unless and until you play test cricket for 5 days. You can have test cricket
Yeah,
matches all along
but
for 2 days, 3 days, but this is not test. This is absolutely not test.
but Shardul, at this particular moment, we have a light like there are only 60% chances that we would make into the finals, which is a fact.
There is no 60%. 60 is you being kind. After a home loss, the chances severely drop down to 20 or 25%. And especially with South Africa being in so good form, with Australia dominating, with Australia looking to. I am absolutely sure that Australia is going to dominate the Ashes. Definitely, they're going to
Yeah,
dominate
for
the
sure,
Ashes.
for sure, for sure.
The Perth
But
Test
but
in
still they
itself
had
is going
but
to
still
leave a
Shardul
statement.
Shardul Aussies not having their two best bowlers could affect them in the first test. That's what
Definitely, it
I
could
think.
affect them, but
Though
not.
they have Scott Boland and Stark in the team, it
Do you
doesn't compensate the what we say, the blank space of Josh Hazelwood or Pat Cummins,
I'll
because
just
they
give
have
you
a
one
different
thing. England
skill.
drew with us at their home. England
Yeah,
drew with us at their home, and they lost, and they won when they had Bumrah, and they lost when we had Prasidh Krishna. That's the biggest irony of all time. See, that happens in a test series. But for the
yeah.
fact being that through England are very unpredictable. But Australia, in Australia, especially with the fact that they have their home crowd, and the Ashes has a remarkable, remarkable history for the Australians. And I believe they are going to crush England. Crush. Let me remind you of what happened back in 2020 or 2022. They got annihilated 4-0, and the one match that they managed to do, England had lost 9 wickets. If one more good delivery was out there, that could have been a whitewash. That could have absolutely been a whitewash. But keeping
So
this apart,
Shardul, as you mention something like a crazy thing about Aussies, I would like to mention. Okay, this is again. I'll bring you back to the Indian Test thing. So, what do you think about Mr. Simon Harmer? Took 8 wickets, literally made our team helpless, useless in many a times. Our batsmen were not able to read him at all. Was it a pitch which
pitch,
benefited him, or was it his skill set? What do you
pitch,
think?
pitch, pitch. We have seen a ton of Ajaz Patels out there. Please, I am not going to give a guy his flowers just because it was a rank turner. Sorry, no. Rank
Bro,
turner
but
pe, if you are Ashwin, I am
in that
asking,
case,
if you are
yeah, yeah.
Ashwin and you are playing on rank turners, Ashwin also spun on Australian soil, by the way. That's called a real spinner. Shane once spun on Australian soil. Shane once spun on British soil. Shane once spun around the world. That is called a real spinner. Mitchell
Yeah,
Santer is a real spinner. I would
yeah,
give
yeah. Mitchell Sander is a crazy example. Even I'll say Nathan Lyon.
Nathan Lyon is a crazy. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. Nathan Lyon is a crazy old good spinner. Ravindra Jadeja is a good spinner. But Simon Armour, if he has played 236 first class matches and has taken 1,000 wickets, definitely the skill set is there. I'm not denying that. But the fact for him to debut at 36 shows in itself that he was always going to be the second choice. And yes, he got his flowers when he was out there. But was the pitch definitely built for the spinners as the day progressed? Yes, it was very evident. Maharaj finished off the game with 2 wickets. Harmer
Yeah,
took 4. It was impossible to play him. And the fact that these two spinners are out here defending 124 when the backs are up against when their backs are up against the wall shows that they have got grit. But was the pitch pathetic? Yes. The pitch was also equally pathetic. And I believe if one batsman could have fired from our end, the South Africans were done. The South Africans were
yeah.
done.
But Shardul, I'll tell you now. In the first over itself, when we were 2 for 2 or something like that, in like first five
Nil
overs, we
for
lost
two.
both our openers. Yeah, I was like, bro, ho gaya apna. We are gonna witness another heartbreak in November. I would say that I thought that it's gonna go out of our hand because South Africa bowled really well. Okay, there is nothing to take away from them. They bowled well, they batted well. Lord Temba Bowma, salute to that guy, bro.
Salute to guy.
Bro,
Salute to guy. I
bro,
never
he's
underestimated him.
crazy,
I never
crazy guy.
underestimated him
Even
because
Shardul,
he
even
knows what he's
Shardul, I
doing.
told, yeah, even I told in the preview, Test series preview that Temba Bowma and South Africa team is not easy for us. I also mentioned that in the preview, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they are not easy. They are the world champions for a reason. It's It's not by fluke. See, you can say their path was easier and everything, you can keep crying all day, but they are the bloody world champions. They turned up when it matters the
Yeah.
most, and they are. You have to acknowledge that.
B-
And
And Shardul,
the
I'll
Bonner
thank
comment, oh my god, why? I am just blown away by the fact
bro,
that
legit, bro. He
why.
literally came in the second inning and scored 50, bro. That legit turned the game on its head. For sure. That was the game changing inning from him.
I mean,
For sure.
why? Why is my question? I'm seriously, why do you want to trigger the captain of a world champion nation? Why? I mean, have you
Bro,
achieved anything? See, I am saying Bumrah, yes, GOAT. I agree. The best bowler India has ever produced in recent times. I agree, all of that. Why do you want to call him Bona? Why? अरे आधा गेम तो उधर हार गए भाई हम लोग. मैं तो सच्ची में बता रहा हूँ.
bro, it was literally it felt like literally that MS Dhoni wala scene, that basketball court thing. It
Yeah,
literally happened, bro. Hey, yeah. Temba Bowman legit took it on his ego, for sure.
I mean he was definitely not happy about the comment. Definitely. I mean,
Yeah,
I
after the match as well, they were having a little chat while going in the dressing rooms.
of course, of course. I mean, it was obviously Bumrah's responsibility to say that I did not mean what I wanted, but he did say that. I mean,
Yeah. But but Shardul, I'll tell you, there is a silver lining for us in the first test.
Gigi can get sacked.
That no, yeah, that is the first, and second is they didn't Kagis or Rabada didn't play.
See, in a match where Kagiso Rabada did not even play, we we got, and we can keep crying all along that we had 2 wickets less. But let me be very honest. अगर शुभमन गिल होता तो भी हारते. तो भी हारते. मैं लिख के
But
देता हूँ.
Shardul,
मैं
if we
लिख
if
के
we if
देता
we
हूँ.
talk about we if we would have won na, ki in what scenario we would have won, it should have been the first inning itself. If we would have got a lead of at least 70-80 runs na, we would have been through for
100,
sure.
100, 100.
100 nahi,
A lead
bro.
of 100
Bro, it
is
was
gold.
hard. It was a for last 20 runs it was a survival for sure.
And
Like
how did
30
we
40
go
रन
from,
बन जाते ना और तो we would have been through for sure.
I don't know how did we go from 153 for 4 to 189 all out. मेरे को समझ ही नहीं रहा. What is the
Some
tail enders?
guy,
What are
bro,
the tail enders
there is
doing?
legit
What?
legit an issue. There is a, what do we say, there is a good romance between Indian team and having, what do we say, fallouts, like
Indian team
what do we say, that's what's this particular word
collapses,
for that.
man, collapses.
Collapse, yeah, collapse. It is a different love story altogether.
See,
Team India and its collapses.
124. See, I agree. 124 should be chased. कोई भी चेस कर. अरे everybody can chase 124. I am not even denying that. But तुम तुम जरा प्लेयर्स के मुंह देखो. तुम प्लेयर्स के मुंह देख के थोड़ा पिचेस बनाओगे तो सेंस बनेगा ना. नहीं, अपने को एडमेंट ही रहना है. नहीं, अपने को चाहिए ये बात अपने को समझ ही नहीं आती है कि नहीं भाई, अपने को रैंक टर्नर ही खेलने का है. अपने को फ्लैट पिचेस बनानी ही नहीं है. अरे व्हाई नॉट? फ्लैट पिचेस आर वर्किंग आउट फॉर यू. फ्लैट पिचेस पे रन्स बनते, स्टैट पैडिंग करो और घर जाओ ना.
For real. Exactly.
Even
But
England did the
Shardul,
same.
at
The
at at
flat
this
pitches work for
moment,
them.
now I'll tell you. Yeah, at this moment, we need a pitch which will be favorable for us with respect to batting.
Yeah,
Bhai, but no, Shardul. If Team India is eyeing for the win for the in the second test, they'll go adamant again and they'll build a spinning track or slower track for sure. And Raipur and Guwahati ना,
Guwahati,
गुवाहाटी में मैच है ना.
Guwahati.
गुवाहाटी ब्रो, गुवाहाटी में स्पिन ही होता है बॉल. We've seen it in the IPL.
मैं लिजिट रो
Guwahati,
देगा भाई.
Guwahati,
मैं
Guwahati
रो
is
देगा
next
ब्रो.
level spin track.
Bro, do you know there has been a record that in 115 years India has never been whitewashed at their home.
हो
और
गया ना वो,
जीजी दो बार
अपने
करेगा.
लोगों ने
रुक
कर
रुक
दिया.
रुक. नहीं नहीं, न्यूजीलैंड ने कर. और जीजी दो बार करोएगा. तू सोच. तू सोच. ब्रो, टेस्ट सीरीज हारे नहीं थे अपन 13 साल से. चलो वो एक्सेप्टेबल है. मैं तो बात कर रहा हूँ, वो
15,
एक्सेप्टेबल है.
15
तेरह
साल
तेरह
ब्रो. साउथ
तेरह
अफ्रीका
तेरह
15. ना ब्रो,
2011-12 में एक
15
बार
बोले.
हारे थे. 2011 में हारे थे
ओके.
इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ.
ओके.
पीक इंग्लैंड उसके तरफ हारे. उसके खिलाफ हारे. उसके बाद नहीं. तो 13 साल बाद अपन
शार्दुल,
हारे.
शार्दुल,
वो
शार्दुल.
ठीक है.
गुवाहाटी इज अ रेड सॉइल ट्रैक.
यस.
वानखेड़े है भाई. रेड सॉइल है. पेसर.
गए. गए
हो गया.
काम से मैं.
अब तो कगिसो बड़ा आएगा. इस मैच में
ऑफ कोर्स
कगिसो
कभी
बड़ा
सो
खेलेगा.
बड़ा आएगा. और गिल नहीं है. सोच. गिल नहीं है.
चल, एक विकेट कब गिरेगी अपनी?
एक विकेट मैं बोल रहा हूँ, अगर जायसवाल और राहुल टिके तो अपना नसीब है. अगर नहीं टिके तो ये मैच खत्म है. पहले ही खत्म है, मैं बता रहा हूँ. दिस इज गॉन.
Shardul,
गेम्स गॉन.
if at all India loses, if at all India loses this series now, I would love to see Gambhir getting sacked. I would love to see that. If at all we lose the second test.
देयर हैज टू बी दैट. क्योंकि दो कंसेक्यूटिव होम पे व्हाइट वॉश. दो. ब्रो, एक समझता है कि कभी कभी हो सकता है, क्या पता बुरा नसीब हो, किसी का बुरा टाइम चल रहा हो. रोहित शर्मा, कोहली. नाउ देयर इज नोबडी टू ब्लेम. नाउ देयर इज नोबडी टू ब्लेम. टेक ऑल द ब्लेम टू योरसेल्फ.
Now there, Shardul, now there will be tracks to be blamed, not the players.
नहीं नहीं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना. अभी अगर व्हाइट वॉश हुए ना हम. अभी अगर व्हाइट वॉश हुए तो ब्लेम ना रोहित पे जाएगा, ना कोहली पे जाएगा, ना जड्डू पे जाएगा, ना अश्विन पे जाएगा. और जीतते जब है तब पूरा क्रेडिट अपने को लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि क्रेडिट लेना आता है, देना नहीं आता. वो प्रॉब्लम है.
But Shardul, as you have mentioned Rohit Sharma's name, I would love to tell our viewers who are watching this video till here. I'll tell you, Rohit Sharma is likely to be captain in the one day series in absence of
या
Shubman Gill.
बिकॉज. बट आई थिंक दे विल मेक बुमराह द कैप्टन, बिकॉज वो ईगो बीच में आएगा गंभीर का. के ले लो. लिख के ले लो. ईगो आएगा बीच में. अरे
Nah,
आएगा
bro, Rohit
बीच
will
में.
captain, bro. Bro, listen. Gill was the captain, Shreyas Iyer was the vice captain. Both of them are out of the series. Who will he make
तो
the
है ना
captain?
बुमराह.
Who else is there?
बुमराह.
Bumrah is also unlikely. Bro, Shardul, Bumrah and Hardik Pandya both are unlikely to play. They are going to join from T20.
तो कोहली को बना देगा, क्योंकि रोहित को बनाना ही नहीं है भाई को. रोहित को बनाना ही नहीं है. बिकॉज
I think Rishabh
उसको
Pant.
लगता है
Rishabh Pant will
ट्रॉफी
be our
जीतते
captain.
अपनी वजह से. हारते. देर इज नथिंग वी कैन डू.
Rishabh Pant captain.
ऋषभ पंत को कैप्टन
ऋषभ
बनाए.
पंत
केएल
कैप्टन,
राहुल
वाइस
को. मैं
कैप्टन.
तो बोल रहा
वाइस
हूँ.
कैप्टन, हाँ वही. वाइस कैप्टन केएल राहुल या फिर जडेजा, कोई भी कर लो.
केएल राहुल
वाइस
बनेगा
कैप्टन का
कैप्टन. लिख
कुछ
के
लोड
ले
नहीं.
लो मेरे से. बिकॉज केएल राहुल, वो जब रोहित शर्मा विराट कोहली नहीं थे, तो केएल राहुल ही था ना कैप्टन. 2023 का जो इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया का सीरीज था, उसमें कौन था कैप्टन? उसमें तो केएल राहुल ही था.
विच वन?
अरे जिसमें
कौन
पांड्या
सी?
नहीं था, रोहित नहीं था, कोहली नहीं थे. जिसमें श्रेयस अय्यर ने सेंचुरी मारा, सूर्य कुमार यादव ने बहुत फिनिश किया था. जस्ट
वो
बिफोर द
सूर्य,
वर्ल्ड
वो
कप.
देन सूर्य मस्ट बी द कैप्टन ना.
नो 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 नो, जस्ट बिफोर द वर्ल्ड कप. अरे सूर्या कैसे कैप्टन भाई ओडीआई का?
हाँ वो ओडीआई. या इट विल बी केएल राहुल आई गेस.
केएल राहुल ही होगा. और जब सारे मेन प्लेयर्स नहीं थे, तब भी केएल राहुल ही था कैप्टन. इंडिया और साउथ अफ्रीका
या
जो सीरीज
राइट.
हुआ था, जिसमें संजू सैमसन
या
ने
या
सेंचुरी मारा था 2024 का, ऑब्वियसली केएल राहुल होगा. देयर इज नो वे रोहित शर्मा इज बिकमिंग द कैप्टन. लिख के ले लो मेरे से. लिख के ले लो मेरे से.
होगा ब्रो, होगा. ही
अरे नहीं होगा.
जीजी doesn't have any other option left.
जीजी वो बनाएगा ना केएल राहुल को कैप्टन. मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना.
But okay, we'll talk about the one day series later
later on. But to
because
conclude
it's
this
another.
video, but to
Yeah,
conclude this video, it was an absolute trash fest, absolute pathetic, absolutely pathetic start to a series, and there is no point of a two-match series in my opinion. थ्री मैच का करो, जलील करो इंडिया को, मैं तो पूरा सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ.
bro. No, I'll tell you. Next year make a 5 test series. किसी बड़ी टीम को लाओ.
अरे है
Bring
ना,
न्यूजीलैंड,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
साउथ
आएगा ना.
अफ्रीका, कोई भी लेके आओ.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया 2027 में आने वाला है.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया छोड़, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के आधे प्लेयर इधर ही रहते हैं. कोई तो दूसरी टीम बुलाओ.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया आएगा ना तो भी अपनी हालत ऐसी है.
नहीं नहीं, ऑस्ट्रेलिया शार्दुल, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अगेंस्ट भाई वो हम खेल लेंगे. कुछ तो ईगो बैटल करके 2023 का ईगो इशू एंगर सब निकाल के सीरीज जीत जाएंगे हम.
नहीं जीतेगा भाई, वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया है.
But Shardul, if okay, on a serious note, I would like to ask you. Okay, this
हाँ.
could be a complete different topic altogether. What is your Ashes prediction?
एशेस प्रोडिक्शन, ओ 3-1 ऑस्ट्रेलिया, 3-1 ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
3-1 Australia. I'll go with 3-2 Australia.
3-2 ऑस्ट्रेलिया. मेरा 3-1 क्यों है पता है क्या? क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा है पर्थ टेस्ट इंग्लैंड जीतेगा और उनका भी हालत अपने जैसा ही होने वाला है. पर्थ टेस्ट वो जीतेंगे, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस में
वही तो.
जाएंगे, फिर 4 टेस्ट में 3 टेस्ट हार के अपना मुंह फेर के वापस इंग्लैंड चले जाएंगे. दैट्स गोइंग टू बी द स्टोरी ऑफ द एशेस. आई एम टेलिंग यू.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
आई मीन
Okay,
मेलबर्न पे,
guys. So
सिडनी पे, गैबा पे.
Melbourne, Shardul, Melbourne. I'll tell you, Gaba, Melbourne, and Sydney. These three tests, तो Australia will win for sure.
फॉर श्योर, फॉर श्योर. बचा कौन सा? एडलेड.
Gaba
एडलेड
and
पिंक बॉल है ना.
Sydney.
अरे तो 4-1 होगा.
हाँ.
अरे पिंक बॉल पे स्कॉट बोलेट सोच.
Bro, seriously, why does Indian team doesn't play any ping ball test? What's their issue?
वी डू प्ले. अरे ये वाले सीरीज में खेला.
है लास्ट भाई लास्ट नहीं, इंडिया. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इंडिया, इंडियन टीम.
अच्छा इंडिया में, हाँ वो क्या पता पिंक
लास्ट
बॉल
इट
का.
वाज प्लेड इन 2021 अगेंस्ट इंग्लैंड.
इंग्लैंड, हाँ वो नरेंद्र मोदी
दो
स्टेडियम
दिन
में
में
है ना.
खत्म हुआ था. हाँ, 2 दिन में खत्म हुआ था वो.
गुज्जू, एक अक्सर भाई.
अक्षर भाई थारी बॉलिंग कमाल छे.
थारी बोली सरस છે, સરસ.
सरस छे. हाँ.
But honestly, Ash's prediction 3-1 Australia quite easily. Uh, quite honestly, I feel India 1-1 कर देगा, मुझे लग रहा है. Honestly बताऊँ तो, but depends on the number 4 batter. To be really honest, अगर number 4 batter unreliable निकला तो भाई राम राम. मैं
And
खत्म
Shardul,
है
I'll
गेम.
tell you, we'll be playing this test match to draw.
No,
We
no
won't win
way.
this one.
No,
Bro,
no, no, no.
we won't win. We won't win for sure.
See, I'll tell you
That's
one thing.
the
No matter
inner
how
feeling.
pathetic we play, no matter how pathetic we always play for a result. ये है. I देख हारेंगे तो चलेगा, लेकिन we will play for a result. I'll tell you very honestly.
Yeah, okay, as we are talking about Guwahati pitch and all, I would like to tell कि अगले जो सेकंड मैच है उसमें टी पहले लेंगे और लंच बाद में लेंगे. एंड
Correct,
इट विल स्टार्ट एट 9 a.m. इन द मॉर्निंग. जो 9:30 को मैच शुरू होती है दैट विल स्टार्ट एट 9 a.m. सो
right.
जल्दी शुरू होगी, जल्दी खत्म होगी.
जल्दी खत्म होगी. ये अपना अपना क्रिकेट देखना भी जल्दी खत्म होने वाला. So with
Bro,
that being
seriously,
said,
to be.
guys,
Yeah. With that, yeah, we can go for that.
yeah. You wanted to say something? Yes, yes. Go ahead.
I'll go for that. I'll seriously tell you, I had very much what do we say? A lot of क्या बोलते हैं उसको? I was so much prepared for this whole series ना, test series only. Okay, I was so excited कि bro कुछ तो crazy होगा. कौन सी तो टीम 200 300 400 बनाएंगी bro. Nothing, bro. They were not able to score 200.
हाँ,
क्या
कोई भी
मतलब
इनिंग में
ब्रो?
200 के आगे गए ही नहीं भाई.
200 हुआ ही नहीं, हाईएस्ट वाज 189.
एंड दैट वाज आवर्स. और लोएस्ट भी अपना ही था.
93.
At least they were consistent. 159 and 155, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, guys, I think all we can do is pray to God that South Africa does not turn up, Kagiso Rabada does not turn up, and Gigi does not turn up. So,
भाई I okay. I'll Shardul one more point.
yeah.
भाई पिच को निकालो गेम से.
पिच
बाहर
को
में गया पिच.
बाढ़ में गया पिच.
प्ले क्रिकेट. आई डोंट केयर. ब्रिंग रिजल्ट विन. खत्म.
वो तो
ब्रो
वो
कोई
तो
तो कोई
बैटिंग.
तो रवि शास्त्री को
However,
लाओ.
I just want
कोई
to
तो
win
रवि
a
शास्त्री को
toss.
लाओ.
मुझे नहीं नहीं मुझे
वो छोड़.
मुझे फर्क ही नहीं
भाई
पड़ता.
टॉस.
मुझे फर्क ही
टॉस
नहीं
तो
पड़ता.
आजकल.
टॉस तो
I'll tell you
ऐसा
this is
है.
this toss thing is also Gigi's curse.
यस.
Toss is also Gigi's curse.
टॉस हो ही जीत ही नहीं रहे भाई. तू सोच रहे वो
वो भी
शोले का
नहीं,
कॉइन
उसका भी
गंजी जा रहा
इन्फ्लुएंस.
है.
नहीं नहीं भाई, उसका भी इन्फ्लुएंस गौतम गंभीर का ही लगता है मुझे.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ नीता अंबानी को कराओ टॉस. सारे टॉस अपन ही जीतेंगे मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
वो तो है
वो
भाई, कोई तो
वो
कुछ
जो
भी
उसका
करे.
है,
बट
जो मुकेश
आई
अंबानी
आई
का जो
लाइक
है
द.
ना, ये
या.
वाला करो. मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
करो, कोई तो कुछ भी करो.
बस टॉस जीतो भाई
फॉर
प्लीज.
श्योर. फॉर
प्लीज.
रियल.
So I think we can conclude this episode right now.
यस यस यस.
Chalo.
फॉर श्योर.
So after this disaster, we hope to come and make a review that we have leveled the series and the WTC is still on. And for that, we need your support. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. वहां पे भी फंबल मार दिया जैसे इंडिया अभी फंबल मार रहा है ना. मैंने भी फंबल मार दिया. लेट्स कंट्रीब्यूट इन दैट. सो यस, let's make sure that we support the Indian team however it is, but let's also
या.
be critical and analytical.
या. एंड गाइस,
Yes.
रिमेंबर 30th of November.
30. Wow.
रोको की बारी. रोको विल बी प्लेइंग. आई एम एक्साइटेड फॉर दैट एज वेल.
बाकी सब गया
मैं
तेल.
T20 सीरीज नहीं देखूंगा. वनडे देख के मैं खत्म करूंगा.
लिमिटेड ओवर्स का उधर ही बात खत्म कर दो भाई. मैं बता रहा हूँ.
नो T20 फॉर मी. मैं
यस.
नहीं देखूंगा T20. हम सिर्फ रिव्यू कर रहेंगे. हाइलाइट्स देखेंगे
क्योंकि देख के
और
कोई
रिव्यू
पॉइंट ही
करेंगे.
नहीं. T20 जीतेंगे बिकॉज वी आर बिकमिंग वेस्ट इंडीज. टेस्ट खेलना आता नहीं. ओडीआई दो लोगों के बलबूते पे चल रहा है. T20 वाइब्स पे चल रहा है. कुछ 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 बचा ही नहीं है. स्ट्रक्चर ही बचा नहीं है गेम को. गेम्स गॉन. गेम इज गॉन. गेम इज गॉन. मैं बता रहा हूँ guys, if you want to watch real cricket, watch test cricket, watch the Ashes, save your mental health, pick a side.
एग्जैक्टली.
You won't give a shit about the teams anyway, but the cricket is going to
या.
be so good that it will make
Yeah, for sure.
that
And
the.
even guys, the camera quality will also be good
Oh my
because
god, because the
It's Australia.
AQI is good. यहाँ का
Fox
AQI
cricket.
यहाँ का AQI देख के कैमरामैन खुद बोलता है भाई मैं रेजिग्नेशन डालता हूँ. सॉरी भाई, मेरे को नहीं देखना है. मेरे को देखना ही नहीं है. मेरे को हजार्डस सिचुएशन में 999 के ऊपर जो AQI जा रहा है उस पे शूट करना ही नहीं है. उधर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में AQI जाता है 10-20. अपने यहाँ पे 10-20 हजार भी जाएगा तो भी कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. और ये
So guys, with that being said, we'll wrap up this video. Hope you have liked the video.
होप.
Like, share, subscribe, comment, and support us and follow Golden Duck Cricket.
ऑल्सो आज का
So guys,
बजट
see
कम
you
है
in the next
इसलिए
one.
गूगल मीट पे बीट. इसलिए गूगल मीट पे
Yeah,
बनाया गया है. नेक्स्ट टाइम
yeah,
से पक्का रिवर साइड पे आ जाएंगे हम लोग. शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे डेफिनेटली.
yeah.
So with that being said,
So
yes,
yeah,
let's quickly wrap this up and we'll see you guys in the next one.
In the next one.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.